Bible Tales by Heart. In the land of Israel, during a time when the voices of prophets were rare and the people often forgot the ways of the Lord, there lived a man named Elkanah. He was a Levite from the hill country of Ephraim. Elkanah was a good man who loved and served God. He had 2 wives, Peninnah and Hannah. Peninnah had children, sons and daughters who played, laughed, and called her Mama. But Hannah had none. This made her heart heavy. Year after year, Elkanah and his family would travel to Shiloh, where the tabernacle of God stood, to offer sacrifices and worship the Lord. It should have been a joyful journey, but for Hannah, each visit to Shiloh was a reminder that her arms were empty and her womb was closed. To make matters worse, Peninnah would mock her. "Look at my children," she would say with a smirk. "And where are yours, Hannah?" These cruel words pierced Hannah's soul like a sword. She would cry, refusing food, sinking into quiet despair. Elkanah tried to comfort her. "Hannah, why do you weep? Am I not more to you than 10 sons?" But though he loved her, even Elkanah could not fill the void that only a child could fill. One day, after they had finished offering their sacrifices, Hannah went alone to the house of the Lord. Her heart was crushed. Her spirit poured out in silent, desperate prayer. She wept bitterly and whispered to God, "O Lord of heaven, if you will only look upon your servant's sorrow, if you will give me a son, I will give him back to you. All the days of his life, he will be yours. He will serve you. I promise." She prayed so intensely, but only her lips moved, no voice came out. Nearby sat Eli, the high priest, watching her. Mistaking her silent prayer for drunkenness, he scolded her. "How long will you be drunk? Put away your wine." Startled, Hannah answered quickly, "Oh no, my Lord. I am not drunk. I am pouring out my heart before the Lord. I am a woman troubled in spirit." Eli's tone softened. He looked at her with new eyes and said, "Go in peace, and may the God of Israel grant your request." Something changed that day. Hannah wiped her tears. Her heart, once heavy with sorrow, now felt light with hope. She returned home with Elkanah, and not long after, God answered her prayer. Hannah conceived and gave birth to a baby boy. A miracle child. A gift straight from the hands of God. She named him Samuel, saying, "Because I asked the Lord for him." For the first few years, Hannah held her son close. She cared for him, sang to him, and whispered promises of God into his little ears. But she never forgot her own promise. And when Samuel was old enough to be weaned, she took him, just a small boy, back to Shiloh. Carrying a sacrifice, and with Samuel by her side, Hannah stood once more before Eli. She said, "My Lord, I am the woman who stood here praying to the Lord. This is the child I prayed for, and the Lord has granted my request. Now I give him back to God. For his whole life, he is dedicated to the Lord." There in the temple, Hannah left her son, not out of loss, but in deep love and devotion. And Samuel grew up in the presence of God. He would one day become one of Israel's greatest prophets. But it all began with a woman's tears. A woman's prayer. And a promise kept.